is Sabrine Emran, and I am the author of the chapter Africa's Energy Transition Dilemma: Harnessing Clean Energy in the Face of Fossil Fuels. Just like the title shows it, my chapter talks about the double burden or challenge that African countries face in harnessing clean energy sources while having fossil fuels on their ground. I talk about the current situation in African countries when it comes to what are the different fossil fuels that they have in the ground, ranging from coal and oil, for instance, and also natural gas, which is transition fuel, but also what is the current usage of renewable energy in the continent, which only amounts to 11.7 million tons of oil equivalents and remains relatively low. This is where I also expose the different challenges that are faced by African countries, whether they are financial challenges, technical challenges, but also implementation of the right frameworks challenges. I also, on the second and third part, talk about the different collaboration areas between GCC countries and European countries. Then talk about the collaboration areas that exist today between African countries and European countries, which lays the ground to fostering a potential collaboration between GCC countries and African countries. And this is for different reasons. For one, I mentioned that both regions have really high ambitions when it comes to channeling energy transition, but also have the burden of fossil fuels on their ground. I also talk about how both regions are looking into technologies that include green hydrogen and carbon storage and capture. But I also talk about how both regions have really big potential when it comes to renewable energy such as solar. This lays the ground for niche and straightforward collaboration between GCC countries and African countries that I mentioned in my chapter. Thank you.